StockPulse news debrief in the mining sector. I've got Duran Ventures, that's DRV on the venture, DUVNF on the U.S., as they report that IAMGOLD secures surface right agreement at the Minisioc Gold-Silver Project to be renamed the Mansa Musa Gold-Silver Project. Right now, I've got Jeff Reeder, the president and CEO of Duran. And hey, Jeff, thanks for joining me. I want you to break this down for me, but quite a name change here. Is that telegraphing anything to the market, or how do you read into that? Jeff Reeder, please break the news down.
Okay, well, first of all, the name change. I mean, we had the company, or the project was called Minisioc. It's a Quechua name. It's a difficult name to pronounce a little bit, but IAMGOLD wanted the name change, and it was their people that changed the name. And after a little bit of research I did on this name, I knew he was an emperor, but I did not know he was considered the richest man in Earth history. So that's very interesting. So actually, I'm kind of pleased with the new name change. It maybe may show that our project is full of gold riches to come.
Yeah, so why don't you gloss through the news here? What does this mean as far as I've got to believe they're a little ahead of schedule here?
Yeah, well, we signed the deal at the very last week in December last year. We've had this property in Duran for at least 6-7 years, and we've always had a difficult time working with the communities. But we had it optioned out at first to Real Alto, which is a group that was mining up in northern Peru. They couldn't come to an agreement, and then we had it to a private company in late 2016, 2017. This company made very good progress with the community, but IAMGOLD came in and they were very confident that they could get the community on side, and they've been working in this area because they have a project north of us as well. But this is the center of the area. This is the center of the gold zones in the area, and they were very, very confident. And so we gave them a year to secure the option. We signed the agreement with IAMGOLD as an earn-in in late December 2017. And for them to come this far, this quickly, we're very pleased because we know that this will get a full field season in this year. They have a 2-year surface rights agreement. They plan on diamond drilling. They plan on advancing the project. The project's very advanced. Close to 50 or 6,000 meters of drilling was done by the previous partners, Barrick, Buenaventura. And IAMGOLD is a very good company, a very reputable company with gold production. We're very pleased with the work they've done, and now they can advance the project on behalf of both companies.
So why don't you take us through here, like the next, 60, 90 days, how you see it. Obviously, this is not in your control, but you must see drills going here, so it should be some good news flow.
Yeah, well, with the previous drilling that was done, it was done on very, 200-meter centers kind of thing. So, and they hit gold mineralization, oxide gold mineralization. So, there's going to be some initial field work and some geophysics being done, but they expect to be drilling in the fall. And, now that they can start applying for the drill permits, we expect over the 90 days surface work, but probably by fourth quarter of 2017, IAMGOLD will be drilling. They expect it.
Well, we'll certainly look forward to that. Before I let you go here, why don't we, you got another good JV going here with First Quantum. Why don't you talk about the progress there?
And, the exciting thing about the company is that, we have 2 joint ventures or earnings that 2 large companies are earning in on our properties. And they'll both be drilling here in 2018. Meanwhile, we're going to be focusing on our high-grade operations. We acquired a very good high-grade silver-gold asset near our Aguila Norte plant in northern Peru. So as a company our size, Rob, what we want to do is focus on the high-grade, more capital less intensive projects, while these bigger projects are being explored by First Quantum. They have a $13-14 billion market cap. IAMGOLD $3.5 to $4 billion market cap, and and Duran only has a $3 million Canadian market cap. So you can see the real differences, and anything that they find will significantly help or benefit our stockholders. And there's no risk to us. They're spending all the monies. We structured the deal that that were carried towards the pre-feasibility study, and at that time we need to put our money in. But if we're at that point, I think bankers and shareholders, will help us raise the money to put the necessary funds to contribute to our interest. But what we're excited about IAMGOLD is that these are the type of projects that are high sulfidation. They're oxide gold. They're less capital intensive to put in production. So, and cash costs on these oxide gold high sulfidation systems are low. So, we should be able to match our interest. But even if we had to get help to arrange our financing, IAMGOLD can help us arrange the financing. We'll have to give them an extra 5%. But we're going to be carried to production. That's a very, very promising JV that we have with IAMGOLD.
And certainly working the project generator model to a T right here. Interesting story. Jeff Reeder, President, CEO, Duran Ventures, DRV on the Toronto Venture Exchange and DUVNF over the counter in the States. Jeff Reeder, appreciate the time. Thanks for the update.
Thank you, Rob.